Welcome to the Center Service Records Management demonstration. As mentioned in the Center literature and throughout this website, Center is a web-based system with zero footprint on the user's workstation. We log in and enter the home screen. The dashboard informs us of issued and pending change requests, open service records, workflow actions, and action items from meetings. As all are links, selecting any will take us to the actual record. Below the top line menu, we see selections for My Services. That is the services that as a user I am allowed to order, as well as the products and services catalog that describes all the contract-related items. We select IT Service Management from the top line menu, and we are presented with the related submenus: New Incident, New Request, New Event, Search, Search Entitlement, Search QA, Search Repair Log, Invoicing, and the automatic creation of service records for repetitive future activities like preventive maintenance. We select Search, and we enter the Search for Service Records screen. This screen contains all the fields that can be searched for an instance of an entry that exists in a service record. We enter service record number 148171 and press Continue. The service record subsystem contains a series of menu selections: Incident Problems in compliance with ITIL Problem Management, Make Task in support of project management where the incident request event may be or become a project task and relate to CMMI project planning and project monitoring and control process areas, Activity Reports containing local staff-related activities, Order Part in support of supply chain management functions and in compliance with ITIL, ISO, and CMMI related process areas. Repair Log, providing a detailed listing of descriptions, dates, and costs associated with a depot repair of an asset or configuration item. Notify, containing a list of notifications to relevant stakeholders. References, related to other service records. History, containing all service records associated with the subject asset configuration item. Survey, a quality assurance interview with the POC regarding the organization's performance related to the service record. Sub-visits, containing records of field engineer visits to the site related with the closure of the service record. And service record change requests associated with the subject service record. All menu selections are associated with requirements or specific practices that are part of the supported best practices. Center support for ISO, CMMI, and ITIL is both broad and highly granular. For instance, in support of CMMI, configuration management, Center can classify service records as configuration items. Given this classification, it makes them subject to change management, which is also in support of the ITIL, incident request, and event process areas. Because ISO 20001-2005 is an organizational implementation of ITIL processes, Center provides compliance for this requirement as well. As we can see, these standards, best practices, converge in their recommendations by borrowing from each other and enhancing the content to provide the desired emphasis. Using our subject matter expertise, we have coded Center to capitalize on this convergence and provide compliance to multiple requirements with a single or combined feature. Examining the service record, we see a horizontal yellow line containing labels for the service record, the contract that it is associated with as a link to the actual record, the service record category, this particular record is an incident, the related contract line item in the service catalog, the status of the record, the priority, which is a logical derivative of the urgency and impact below, the quality assurance notification, and the time zone, which is calculated from the geographic location of the zip code. On the light blue line below, we see fields: reference of incident, reference request, and reference event, which contains service record numbers recorded in a customer's ticketing system. A customer reference field indicating a unique customer-related identifier, a subcontractor reference indicating a unique identifier in a subcontractor ticketing system, a customer order number indicating a purchase order, delivery order related to the service record, the classification of the service record containing table-driven values that are applicable to the organization, and days the record is or was open. The dark blue area to the left of the screen is dedicated to the customer owner, user of the asset configuration item, and contains pertinent information. Below is the detailed data related to the asset configuration item, and by following the link of the serial number, we arrive at the asset configuration item record. A brief review of the record gives us critical data among others. 1. The availability of this configuration item has been 99.98%. 2. The uptime hours have been 10,478. 3. It was installed on January 23, 2004. 4. The priority for this configuration item is the highest, level 5. 5. It has specific SLA requirements. By selecting the item relationships, we see that this device is a licensee to 3 software licenses and a child to 2 Cisco network devices. By going back to the configuration item record and selecting serial number summary, we see the repair activity and any costs associated over the life cycle of the asset. We notice that a problem known error and a change request are associated with this service record. As we select each link, we enter problem management and change management respectively. For a detailed view of these center process areas, please select the appropriate center demonstration. We return to the service record and observe the middle column in the gray area of the screen. It contains the labor resources that are associated with the resolution of the service record, engineers, operators, subject matter experts, and subcontractors that may be assisting the customer in resolving the issue. The sub-rating field will be completed if a subcontractor was dispatched to assist the customer and will reflect the quality of performance of the local engineer. The activity report field reflects the presence of any activity report, and the tasks field below contains any project tasks this service record is associated with. The light green area at the end of the middle column is the SLA exception utility. It permits a service agent to stop the clock at the request of a customer in the event that the asset or configuration item or the customer will not be available for remedial services within the time limitations of the service level agreement. Moving to the last column, on the right of the screen, we see the date and time parameters of the service record, any part orders associated with the resolution, the urgency and impact of the asset configuration item, the designation, closure type, and any pending actions, as well as a service level agreement utility applicable to the asset configuration item. If the SLA has been missed, or the service agent must provide an explanation before the record can be saved. The last part of this subsystem is dedicated to record description, resolution, comments, log entries, and financial data. A detailed view of all actions associated with this service record can be seen by selecting Print Detail. The Center Project's Financials demonstration provides an in-depth look into earned value management and the related data collection, a portion of which is at the service record level. Thank you for reviewing this presentation, and please do not hesitate to contact us for any questions you may have.